Prince Andrew served with paperwork in sexual assault lawsuit.
Here's a summary of the article.
Representatives of the woman who claims she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew have managed to serve the Duke with the lawsuit's paperwork. The latest papers say a man called Cesar Sepulveda, acting on behalf of Mrs. Giuffre's lawyers, first tried to serve the prince with the documents at his home at the Royal Lodge, Windsor Great Park, on August 26. It had been thought the lawyers would have to serve Andrew with the paperwork in person, but the document states the lawyers believe the process they followed complies with UK law. The lawsuit claims Ms. Giuffre was forced to have sex with Andrew 3 times after she was trafficked by convicted paedophile Jeffrey Epstein. It lists Ms. Giuffre, who was classed as a minor under state law at the time, as the plaintiff, and the defendant is Prince Andrew, Duke of York a.k.a. Andrew Albert Christian Edward. It states, Prince Andrew intentionally committed battery by sexually assaulting plaintiff when she was a minor. On multiple occasions Prince Andrew intentionally touched in an offensive and sexual manner without her consent.
This post received a score of 58,000, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
By now the paperwork is too old for Andy to look at it anymore.
Bet he's sweating now. No, because he remembers on that alleged day he was on the number 49 bus going down to his local Nisa for the Sunday Times and a pack of bourbon. On a slightly related note, knew a manager at a golf resort Prince Andrew frequented who told me he was known to flirt with the staff and have his bodyguards wait outside while he did the rumpy-pumpy in the bushes.
The article states that he was not served until now because lawyers believed they had to serve him in person, and they could not reach him due to his security details. Insane way to dodge a lawsuit.
So wait, if you have a security detail you never have to go to court?
I don't know about the UK, but in the US you really only have to serve an adult who answers the door at the person's home, or an adult who appears to be in charge of receiving mail at the person's place of work, so long as you're prepared to prove that the person does indeed work there. Substituted service will in many cases require a judge's approval, which will mean making a concerted effort to serve the person directly first. So it's not necessarily hard to dodge service for a while, but you're not going to stave off the lawsuit forever. If you force the plaintiff to make substituted service, you increase the risk that you'll miss the response deadline and end up with a default judgment against you.
I got served papers when I was 9 years old. I thought I had been chosen by VFD straight from a series of unfortunate events. Turns out my aunt is just a greedy jerk who was after inheritance money any way she could get it. Point of the story is that it's not just adults. Unless the rules have changed since then.
If you were served papers that were meant for your parents, that probably wasn't adequate service. Though if your parents showed up in court anyway, it mostly doesn't matter.
Nope, it was meant for me. The person asked if I was, my name. I said yes, he handed me the papers. I was in the will, so I guess they needed to do that?
The general rule for adults in states that allow it is you can serve any person of suitable age and discretion at the person's house. Conceivably, that means you can serve a 9-year-old if the 9-year-old is sufficiently mature to understand they are important papers that need to go to the person named. I'm not really sure how it's supposed to go when you're suing a child directly. I'm guessing if the child is old enough you can just serve them personally.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.